That's What She Said is a platform for women to share their incredible stories. Here to tell us more about it is Jeanette. Welcome to the show.
Well, thanks, Jacqueline. It's a pleasure to be here.
Can you tell me a little bit about what That's What She Said is?
I sure can. That's What She Said started in Champaign-Urbana as a one-night event that empowers real women to share their personal stories live on stage. It was actually started by 3 friends here in Champaign-Urbana who were looking for ways to make the world a better place for their daughters. And they came up with this concept that if they had a safe space where women could get together and share stories, that they could feel empowered, they could feel connected, they could feel seen and heard. And so what started as a one-night event in 2013 has grown into, I'd like to think, a nationwide movement empowering women. I joined the team in 2015 and quickly became the director of the live shows. And today I'm the national director of the organization, and we have a lot of things happening at the She Said Project.
I love that. I love that it grew from a small little movement that became something bigger. And I love that you started and then look at you now. So can you tell me a little bit about what some of the events that you have coming up are?
Absolutely. So That's What She Said is our main stage event, really. It features local women from our community who are going to share a story live on stage. So for Champaign-Urbana, our next show will be our 10th show here in this community, and it's coming to the theater at Parkland Community College on Saturday, February 8th. So we have 8 women who are right now working on preparing their stories for the show. Normally, we've been at the Virginia Theater for the past few years, and so that's what people sometimes know us for. But they're going through some renovations this year, which is really cool. So for this year only, I want to make sure people know we'll be on stage at Parkland. But we've got 15 shows currently scheduled for 2025 in communities like Bloomington Normal, Danville, Peoria, St. Louis, Columbia, Missouri. The list goes on and on.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's really grown.
That's incredible. And you were the remarkable woman from WCIA, and because you do nonprofit work as well. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so when my friend Laura nominated me for Remarkable Women, yes, the work that I do with That's What She Said is all about empowering real women. But 6 years ago, some friends of mine and I decided to start a nonprofit organization to support foster families in Champaign County. We identified a gap in services where the agencies that serve foster families were not getting the supplies and resources that they need. And so we went to work starting a nonprofit that would have a really strong foundation that will hopefully last for many years to come. But we have an inventory of supplies, backpacks, hygiene items, books, comfort items like stuffed animals and blankets, and we really make sure that DCFS, CYFS, the local agencies have the supplies they need. We also put on foster family appreciation events. It's really about making sure that those caseworkers can take care of the children and not worry about, no one has time to worry about resources or inventory. Right. That's our job now. So we started the Family Room.
That's amazing, because I know firsthand how important foster support can be, because I have a friend who adopted a child during the pandemic, and it's incredible, the stuff that you don't know when you don't know it. So that's amazing that you're doing that. I love that. And you did a TED Talk as well. Can you talk a little bit about your TED Talk?
Yeah, that was a beautiful full circle moment for me. I got to appear on stage in TEDx Normal in April of 2024. And it was only a few weeks after my trip to Los Angeles with the Remarkable Women contest. And so I shared a story on the TED stage about how when I moved to Champaign from Los Angeles 15 years ago, there was a moment that I had to redefine what success looked like for me. I thought I had given up my career, I had given up my dreams of making it in Los Angeles. And when I found myself in Champaign and I met the women who created That's What She Said, I really found my calling. I really found my personal passion of using theater to empower women to share their stories. There's something really powerful that happens when women stand tall and proud and share their story before a live audience where they're getting like this feedback. There's a beautiful energy that happens in the room. And we've been on this mission to tell women's stories now for going on 12 years.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's really changed my life for the better. And it was a really amazing experience to share on the TED stage, like how sometimes you have to redefine what success looks like for you and never give up.
And then that success becomes greater success, I feel like.
You know, if you let it,
100%.
the new story can be even better than what you thought it was going to be.
Speaking of stories, what is this book, real quick, before we wrap up?
So in 2023, we celebrated 10 years of That's What She Said. And so we published our first book, which features 16 stories from the first 10 years of That's What She Said. We call it That's What She Said, From the Stage to the Page, Volume 1, which means we hope there'll be more of these coming out. We also have a podcast where you can listen to stories that have appeared on a That's What She Said stage. And we have a teen empowerment program as well.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for being here and sharing all of that with us. And if you want to find the TED Talk or the book or the podcast, you can head on over to CILiving.tv.